Good day, everyone. I just want to show you how I make sure I stick to my budget and not be emotional when I'm going to an auction. So I'll just log into Suburbs Finder and then click Tools, click on Investment Property Cash Flow Calculator, and you'll see that there are 5 different columns in here. And so I'll just, let's say I want to buy in the suburb of 𝐬𝐿. I'll just type in 𝐬𝐿 and select 𝐬𝐿. So the property price, the median price, the average annual growth, the vacancy rate, and the median rent is automatically populated. So if I change to, that's for houses, and if I change to units, it automatically changes as well. So let's go back to houses. And if I change the state, the stamp duty automatically changes as well. So let's select Victoria, so that becomes 27,000 now. Let's just go back to New South Wales. As you can see, the rest has been pre-populated as well. You have the recurring cost per annum in here. So since this is, I'll be bidding on houses, so I'll remove the strata. At the bottom, you'll see the cash flow before tax and the average forecasted value of the property in 5, 10, 20, and 30 years time based on the 10-year average annual growth. So let's say I'll change the property management to 8%, and then the interest row would be from 5. I'll change it to 5.5%. Yep. And then I want to check what are the properties that are for sale in 𝐬𝐿. So I'll just go back to the main dashboard, and on the search bar, I'll type in 𝐬𝐿, and then on the suburb name, there's a middle icon here that says View Sale Listings. So I'll click that icon so that I can see all the properties that are listed for sale for houses. So it seems like this property is pretty good. So let's just zoom in. Where is that property? So that property is in a pretty good location. So the price guide is between 400 to 440. So now what I'll do is I'll update the property price in here, and let's say my starting bid would be 390,000. Yep. And then what I'll do next is I'll just uh, click this button, copy inputs from property 2 to 5. Yep. So now all 5 columns have the same values or numbers. Right? So on property 2, I'll just increase the price by 10,000 for every column. Say next bid that I can bid on is 400,000. And next is I increase my bid to 410. Next is 420. Next is 430. Yeah. And if we look, when we look at the cash flow before tax section in here, uh, at the property at 430,000, the property will be negatively geared. So I'll just stick to 420 as my maximum bid when I go to auction, when I buy this property. So that's how I make sure I stick to my budget and not be emotional when going to an auction.